Hi there, welcome to another little rundown on today. It is the Sunday, the 12th of January 2020, and today we are in Brisbane once again. Just a few conversations today, because actually really long ones today. The first conversation I had was with two Catholic Filipinos. One had been in Australia for a few months and another had been in Australia for I think it was about 14 months. And so they were really great English, but they were really trusting in their works to save them. So we really had to work through that. What I found interesting throughout the conversation was one of them, they kind of almost believed completely different, kind of the same, a lot different. One was more agnostic, only believed in a heaven-only afterlife. And then the other one was Catholic in a sense, believed that there was heaven, of course purgatory and hell afterwards. She was pretty firm on going to purgatory, but she didn't know how good you had to be to enter into heaven in the first place. So I kind of challenged her, where does it say that purgatory exists in a sense? So really took her through that in a sense, and kind of talked about how we can't achieve the standard of heaven because, as in Matthew 5:48, we need to be perfect to enter into heaven. And so she really realized that, and when she was like, we're going down there, it was kind of like this moment of like, so we managed to work through that. She was like, I'm going to trust in the gospel, trust in Jesus, work on the cross alone to save her, which we kind of had to really reiterate. No, it's him only. It's not even trying, which is what we used, the verbal, because she was like, if my good works won't save me, then at least my effort will. And I'm like, that works like in almost no systemic sense. Cool. So yeah, that was really cool. But what I felt throughout the conversation was that I needed to address her view. I took her through the entire message, all the checking questions, all that, and then go back to the other girl. And so as my partner who was shadowing me, she chatted with the other girl, I got to chat with this kind of semi-agnostic woman, and she was quite sweet. And yeah, so they both understood the gospel, which was a win in my books. We had an Indian couple that I stopped as they were walking. Indian complexion, now I feel racist saying that. Believed in like an all gods Hinduistic kind of system. The woman I mostly chatted with, the guy kept trying to leave. I didn't get much time as I would have liked, but I showed her, got to really articulate the difference between Christianity and every other religion, which was pretty cool. I gave her a track before she left, so that was really cool. Hopefully she'll read it. Had another couple as well. As they were just having a little smoker break. This woman, she was really trusting in being a good person, very trusting in her own works and stuff like that. Had to take it through a few different ways of why that didn't work. Like my classic example that I've adopted. Committing one crime over there in the morning and then doing 3 good things over there in the afternoon. Will the good things pay for the crime, or will you still get arrested? And that kind of idea of, it doesn't matter how many good things you've done, you still need to be punished for the crime you've committed. And so had to kind of take her through variations of that in a few different ways. So that's always a classic. Then I got to chat with 2 teens who were just running around and being silly. One of them knew the gospel, knew all the checking questions and stuff like that. And I was trying to chat with his friend, he was almost mocking in a sense. And so through questioning him, I was able to share the gospel with his friend, asking him, alright, so who can take your place? How did he pay for your sins? How do you receive that? And the kid was getting all them questions correct, and then I kind of like finally confronted him with some bit of seriousness, like, bro, you need to take this serious, because if you're not paying for your sin, if Jesus isn't paying for your sin and you die, who's taking him? And that kind of seemed to be a really common question today. There's a lot of people just trying to trust in their good works, trying to be good people and stuff like that. So, interesting day. But then I got to chat with, I got to shadow a few others as we had a few intermittent conversations here and there. We had one really long conversation at the end. So yeah, that was pretty cool. Please keep praying and thanks for watching.